Adventure into Fear with The Man Thing, Issue 11, The Haunter of the Swamp. Stan Lee presents Man Thing, Knight of the Nether Spawn. Arcane forces, powers beyond the scope of human ken. You've met them before, haven't you, Man Thing? When strange forces took hold of your once human form in the swamp on whose edge you stand. Now, as you watch these two other humans, you sense an ominous pall of evil around them. Can you make yourself want to reach out and touch them? Warn them of the danger? If you had a mouth with which to scream, Man Thing, would you? Or would you merely stand here, as must do now? There, the mystic circle is drawn, just like in the book. Now, I can't leave the center until the spell is cast, which means, little brother, you'll have to set up the candles and incense around me. Jennifer, I don't know. I'm not sure we should have taken that book. Don't be silly, Andy. Go get the stuff. What is it you recognize in her, Man Thing? The curiosity, the rashness to experiment of the man you used to be? Yes, that and something more, a rare kind of beauty, not often part of a swamp creature's gloomy existence. One candle each for north, south, east, and west, and one inside the circle near me. Jennifer, this is crazy. It won't work. And why do we have to come out here to try it anyway? Ever since I started reading up on witchcraft, I wanted to borrow this book from Grandpa, only he wasn't lending. There must be something about it, maybe even about him, that he didn't want us to know. Don't you see? We had to sneak it out. It's part of our family heritage. And as for the swamp, wasn't it bad enough? We had to buy all these mystic objects at a head shop. Did you want to cast a spell in Grandpa's garage? What kind of atmosphere is that for magic? Be serious, will you? Okay, already, Mandrake. It's ready. Now what? Now I hold the book above me. Banish all thought, and speak the words. Ye who dwell beyond nightfall, ye whom all spirits bow. I, Jennifer, bid ye, come unto me, tread this earth once more. Nothing. Only a strange hole in the sky that begins to open above the young girl's head. I don't understand. I practiced every syllable, every inflection. I can't have failed. A hole, or more like a gateway pulsing and throbbing from within, yawning ever wider. I was so sure. Of what? That you're a witch? That our whole family is full of goblins? A gateway seen by you, Man Thing, but not by those who opened it, those who have unleashed its power. Well, I don't know about the family, Jennifer, but you're full of spit. So if you're done playing Doctor Strange, let's head for town and find a nice air conditioned movie. How to describe what next occurs? A simple dragonfly flits into the smoke of a dying candle, and from the sky gate, a form, less force, emerges and funnels itself into the creature, causing it to grow and grow and change. It becomes a thing possessed of lurking intellect, sinister purpose, a thing of monstrous evil. You see it change, Man Thing. See it hover briefly, then skim away through the heavy, humid Florida air. And somehow knowing that it seeks the young humans, you follow. In town, as the siblings approach the theater, oh great, it's those guys who are bothering us at the head shop. Ignore them, Andy. Their minds are too small. Ah, Witchy, your mouth is too big. Are you a girl or a ghoul? Ooga booga. Let me punch him out. Peace, brother. We'll use the other door. Why don't you just walk through the walls? After all the trouble your magic has caused, you bring me to see this? I like horror flicks. They're good for a laugh, but you can't take these monsters seriously. Holy cow, 3D far out. Andy, I think it's come for me. You feel a bit uneasy, don't you, as you shamble toward the inevitable confrontation? Never since your strange metamorphosis have you strayed so far from the swamp. Never since then have you dared to walk among men. Never, until now. Within the dimly lit theater, chaos reigns. It's out for blood. Somebody call the cops. Holy crud, out in the alley. There's something else coming too. And you enter. Your claw like hand reaches out to seize the violently thrashing monster. And as you wrestle with this outworld menace, an odd memory returns to you. The words spoken long ago by a man in black to young Ted Sallis on how to confront evil. Take temptation by the tail, he said, and be as a fury. Beat it, batter it, thresh it, flail it, until it fears you and becomes as ashes in your hand. Even a thing this alien can know fear, and whatever knows fear burns at the man thing's touch, your touch. Yet you feel no sense of triumph, only the urge to return home, to the swamp, where a man thing belongs. You have no reason to look back, no cause to suspect that some evils die less easily than the well meaning man in black would have us believe. Turn, man thing, turn and face him who will destroy you. Know you this grotesquerie? I came not of my own choosing, nay, I was summoned, and like she who called me forth from the abyss, you too shall feel my power. Painfully you raise yourself from the floor. The demon's voice resounds within you. Power, something he has and you suddenly lack. But why, man thing, why? From the recesses of what once was your mind comes the answer, the swamp. And with the knowing you retreat. Ah, no mortal can stand against me? Mortal, is that what you are? Can one not truly alive die? No matter. Your animal impulses drive you now. Your goal, continuance, survival, that which derives from your eerie nexus with the swamp, a strange link, unknown even to you until now. You stagger away, vanquished? But your defeat is not enough. I shall follow you back to your miserable bog, and there I shall kill you. But you scarcely hear the threats, and more man think you are too weak to care. Jennifer, that walking head of algae tried to save us from the demon, and now he's hurt, maybe dying. We gotta do something. The spell, if you can reverse the spell. I don't know. I thought the demon would be under my control. The book never said. Andy, that's it. The book, hurry. We have to follow them both back to the swamp. I just remembered that the demon, Nether Spawn, the book called him, wants to kill me too. But I guess if the man thing could put his life on the line for me, you got it, sis. We owe him the same favor. But arriving at the swamp, Andy and Jen find that something stands twixt them and the mystic volume. Die, you fetid beast, die. Don't you know it's being hurled at your crass, misshapen form? Bolts of pure mystic force, the very stuff of which I be made. No power in this universe is its like. Weaker, ever weaker, you grow, each bolt taking its toll, until, at the edge of the swamp, splash! Ha! To fall face first into the muck that birthed him. Such an ignominious end, for so misbegotten a creature is fitting. And now the path is clear, the nether spawn is free, to claim this world and its denizens for myself, to rule as does he from whose kingdom I fell. Do not ascend to your throne so quickly, demon. I sense rippling in the fen waters. For still there is one to whom the swamp gives life. He will not submit to your rule. No, it cannot be. You are dead, slain by my own hand. Thus you live but to die again. His words, like nearly all words, mean little to you, man thing, but the menacing tone, the whining rage with which they are spoken makes their meaning clear. And so you strike back in the only manner open to you, with sheer brute force. Meanwhile, young Andy takes advantage of the diversion to reach The book, Grandpa's book. I've got to get rid of it somehow. Have I still got those matches? Yes. The tattered old tome catches like tinder, and now, at long last, the nether spawn knows fear. No! My power is consumed with the paper leaves. Soon the gateway will reopen. Stay back. Don't touch me. Let go. You're draining the life from me. Though crazed with terror, this creature will not burn at your touch. Rather, the mystic force that he is drawn into you as you struggle near the bizarre gateway. And that gateway itself, pulling me back, cannot resist. His life force all but drained, you release your grip, and in a flicker of outworld light, he is gone. It's over. You did it. Now the face of the innocents, wondering if they too must perish ere you will have peace. The girl child, her voice trembling partly with gratitude, partly with apprehension, speaks. Our foolishness almost cost you your life, yet you saved ours. This is her way. This is her gunky way of saying thanks, friend. You must go. The police, the townspeople are coming. We'll see you again. Maybe we'll even introduce you to Grandpa. You understand some emotions, man thing, like fear and loathing. What about love? The end. The spider waits. A tense tale of fear. It was a feud that's what it was. All my life I had hated spiders with a horrible loathing. I trampled, killed, destroyed the creatures, never dreaming, hardly suspecting that somewhere malevolently, with devilish patience, the spider waits. I liked my job at the factory, but the closets, they're crawling with spiders. Yes, Mr. O'Toole, I can't understand it. You're pretty thorough and efficient at everything else. Why fall down when it comes to getting rid of the spiders? I'm afraid of spiders. A grown man afraid of spiders? Nonsense. It's been that way ever since I was a kid. I guess it started at the age of 7. This report card is disgraceful. Let me at the boy. I'll give him a whipping he won't forget. No, let me handle this punishment, Leaf. Into the closet with you. You'll stay there, Sven, until you decide to pay more attention to your studies. No, not the closet. The door closed on me, the lock clicked, and I was alone in a darkness that seemed filled with a million terrors. Suddenly, something soft and sticky brushed across my face. Ah! Frantically, I brushed at my face, and my fingers became entangled in gooey, clinging cobwebs. Ma, let me out. Please, please. Shall I leave? He sounds awful scared. Nah, that stubborn kid has got a lesson coming. And then I felt them on me, crawling through my hair, down my collar, and up my arms and legs. Ow! Ma, Pa, please open the door. The spiders, they're crawling all over me. They'll eat me alive. Yeah! Let me out, Ma. I'll be good, Pa. I'll study my lessons. Let me out. They finally let me out of that closet of horror when they were good and ready. That must have been a pretty horrible experience. I've been scared stiff of spiders ever since. I loathe them. I hate the little devils with all my heart and soul. But though I was frightened of them, I got a savage pleasure out of killing them. Sven, what are you doing? Killing spiders? I hate them. And that's why the factory's closets are the way they are. I sympathize with you with the way you feel about spiders, but I can't cater to your phobias. Either those spiders go or you go. It was a good job, and I couldn't afford to lose it. So I'll finish off every last one of you little sons of Satan, lure unsuspecting victims into your web, and devour them, will you? I'll show you. Gotcha. Look at him run. Die, die. Not one of you little monsters is going to get away. I'll kill all of you. And this is in case there are any of you still alive. Nice job, Sven. Very thorough. I hate to get started, but once I do, I love killing spiders. And to show my appreciation, here's a $5 bonus. A 5 spot. Wow, this is my lucky day. When the factory whistle sounded at the end of the working day, I naturally headed for the nearest bar to celebrate my good luck. Just leave the whole bottle. Celebrating, eh? What's the occasion? Spiders, Charlie. I'm celebrating my victory over spiders. And nuts or something? I felt like a gladiator of old. I'd waged battle against my enemy and won. Do you know what it means for me to kill spiders, Charlie? Let me tell you. Excuse me, Sven, I gotta wait on another customer. The things a bartender hears. And I had lost my favorite audience, but suddenly I noticed someone sitting beside me, a woman. Do you know that I've always been scared of spiders? Isn't that a coincidence? So have I. But I've conquered my fear of them. They don't scare me no more. I'm the biggest, best spider killer in all the land. I'm so glad to have met you. You see, I have a closet full of spiders at home, but I'm afraid to clear them out. If you do it, I'll pay you $10. $10? For a minute's work? Lady, you just hired the perfect man for the job. She led me through twisting alleys to a strange dark house. Are you sure this is the place? It looks empty. It isn't. Come on in. Here's the cleaning equipment, and there's the closet. Do a good job. Good job. Lady killing spiders is my specialty. Huh, that's funny. She's gone. I thought she was standing right next to me. I stepped into the closet, and as I did, that old dread came over me. It's so blasted dark in here, I can hardly see. Hey, what? A web. A giant spider web. I'm trapped. I can't move. And suddenly I saw her again. Only she was different. So you hate spiders? Well, spiders can hate too. The end.